And I'm thinking like some good boots and like a vest and a scarf tied around the neck and like a thing. And I'm looking in the mirror and I've got a beard going and I'm like, oh, I'm going 70s stash.
Ashton Kutcher is an actor, model, producer, and entrepreneur from the United States. He made his acting debut in the Fox sitcom That 70s Show as Michael Kelso. He made his film debut in the romantic comedy Coming Soon, which was followed by the film Dude, Where's My Car? Kutcher is a venture capitalist in addition to being an actor. He's co-founder of A-Grade Investments, a venture capital business. On March 14, 2015 at South by Southwest, Kutcher unveiled Sound Ventures, the successor to A-Grade Investments, which will manage an institutionally backed fund. Kutcher has also made profitable investments in a number of high-tech businesses. Kutcher has stakes in over 60 firms, including Skype, Foursquare, Airbnb, Path, and Fab.com, to name a few.
This is fantastic, and then just sort of found a knack for it. And then after a while, the track record is what the track record is, but we kind of never look back, and we just keep looking for the next thing that's wonderful.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Christopher Ashton Kutcher, but is also known as Ash. He was born February 7th, 1978 in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, making him 43 at the time of this production. He stands at 6 feet 2 inches tall. Kutcher declared himself a fiscal conservative and a social liberal in 2009. He owns a gun, but he favors new gun legislation to help prevent mass massacres. Following the 2017 shooting incident in Las Vegas, he stated on his Twitter, "I've had a gun since I was 12 years old, but enough is enough. I'm a hunter and a sportsman, but nobody needs assault rifles. Let's pray, then let's change the law." He's presently a brown belt under Rigan Machado in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu martial art. Kutcher was named the freshman football team's assistant coach at Harvard Westlake School in Los Angeles on September 17, 2008. He was unable to return in 2009 due to the filming of Spread. Kutcher was raised a devout Roman Catholic. He practices Kabbalah as an adult and has traveled to Israel to study the Torah. His wife, Mila Kunis, claims he taught her all she didn't know about her religion, Judaism. Ashley Ellerin, the woman Kutcher dated in 2001, was brutally murdered. Kutcher testified at Michael Gargiulo's trial in 2019 that he was at her house the night she was murdered, despite never being a suspect. Gargiulo was found guilty of her murder and condemned to death. On September 24, 2005, Kutcher married actress Demi Moore. She declared her intention to leave the marriage 6 years later. Kutcher filed for divorce from Moore in Los Angeles Superior Court in 2012 after more than a year of separation, alleging irreconcilable differences. On November 27, 2013, the divorce was completed. During the first half of 2012, Kutcher began dating Mila Kunis, his former That 70s Show co-star. She gave birth to their daughter, Wyatt Isabel Kutcher, in October 2014, after they got engaged in February 2014. In July 2015, Kunis married Ashton Kutcher. Dimitri Portwood Kutcher, their son, was born in November 2016. The family lives in a sustainable Beverly Hills farmhouse.
Who's this very famous English singer, let's just say, right?
Sure.
Okay, and she throws these birthday parties and they're kind of lavish.
Adele.
Kutcher was born to Diane Kutcher, who worked for Procter & Gamble, and Larry M. Kutcher, who worked in a factory. He's descended from Czech, German, and Irish ancestors. Kutcher grew up in a Catholic family that was pretty traditional. Tasha, his older sister, and Michael, his fraternal twin brother, are his siblings. Kutcher's home life became increasingly difficult as Michael's cardiomyopathy progressed. He stated that he did not want to return home to more terrible news concerning his brother. Kutcher's freshman year was spent at Washington High School in Cedar Rapids before his family relocated to Homestead, Iowa, where he attended Clear Creek Amana High School. He developed an interest in acting in high school and performed in school plays. He broke into his high school at midnight with his cousin in an attempt to steal money during his senior year. He was apprehended as he fled the scene. Kutcher was sentenced to 3 years of probation and 180 hours of community service after being convicted of third-degree burglary. In August 1996, Kutcher enrolled at the University of Iowa, intending to major in biochemical engineering in order to heal his brother's heart condition. Kutcher worked as a college summer employee in the cereal department of the General Mills facility in Cedar Rapids to help pay for his education, and he even sold his blood plasma on occasion. He was approached by a model scout at the Airliner Pub in Iowa City while at the University of Iowa and entered the Fresh Faces of Iowa modeling competition. He got a trip to the International Modeling and Talent Association convention in New York City for finishing first. Kutcher signed with Next Modeling Agency in New York after winning an IMTA competition in 1998. He appeared in Calvin Klein commercials and modeled in Paris and Milan. Kutcher moved to Los Angeles after his first audition due to his modeling success. From 1998 to 2006, he played Michael Kelso in the television series That 70s Show. Kutcher appeared in a number of films, including Dude, Where's My Car?, Guess Who?, Just Married, and he played a self-obsessed actor in the 2003 family film Cheaper by the Dozen. Kutcher starred as a conflicted young man who time travels in the drama film The Butterfly Effect, released in 2004. The film received mixed to negative reviews, but it did well at the box office. Kutcher produced and hosted his own MTV series Punk'd in 2003, which featured hidden camera tricks performed on celebrities. He also serves as an executive producer for the reality shows Beauty and the Geek, Adventures in Hollywood, The Real Wedding Crashers, and Opportunity Knocks. From 2016 to 2020, Kutcher starred alongside Danny Masterson, Alicia Cuthbert, and Deborah Winger in the Netflix series The Ranch as Colt Bennett, the son of a Colorado rancher who returns home after a semi-pro football career to run the family ranch. Kutcher has invested in various high-tech firms outside of the entertainment industry. As of August 2017, Kutcher had invested in 5 companies: Neighborly, ZenReach, ResearchGate, Kapari Beauty, and most recently, Lemonade. He also co-founded the venture capital firm A-Grade Investments. By 2017, Forbes valued the firm's holdings at $236 million. Kutcher announced Sound Ventures at South by Southwest, the successor to A-Grade Investments, which manages a fund with institutional backing. With his Catalyst Films partner Jason Goldberg, Kutcher founded Catalyst Media, an interactive division of Catalyst. The animated cartoon Blah Girls was their first site. Kutcher's also invested in Dolce, an Italian restaurant, and Geisha House, a Japanese restaurant with locations in Atlanta, Los Angeles, and New York City. Ashton Kutcher, Mark Cuban, Steve Watts, and Watts' wife Angela all invested 50% in Veldskone's fledgling U.S. business in 2019.
We had shot like 80 episodes or something. I didn't even realize that. I was like, wow, that's, I mean, it's just like time sort of just goes by and you just keep working and working and working and you look back and you go, wow, what happened?
Ashton Kutcher has made a good fortune as a model, producer, actor, and an entrepreneur. He's amassed a huge wealth by featuring in TV sitcoms, runways, and feature films. He's a venture capitalist and has invested in over 60 companies. Ashton Kutcher has a $200 million net worth. Ashton and Mila Kunis have 3 luxurious properties to their name. The Beverly Hills Mansion was their first property and is undoubtedly one of the most glamorous properties. The power couple also owns a beautifully designed farmhouse in Los Angeles, designed by Howard Backen and Backen & Gillum Architects. The farmhouse is equipped with modern facilities and luxury. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis also bought a beach house in Santa Barbara during the pandemic for $10 million. The 31,000-square-foot beach house is located in the beach town of Carpinteria near Santa Barbara and sits close to the ocean. Cars you'll find in Ashton Kutcher's garage include a Mercedes SLK, a Toyota Prius, a Mini Cooper, a Mercedes CLK, a Chevy Volt, an Impala SS, a Tesla, and a Ferrari, California.